Good evening, everyone. It's Victor Alpha 3 here. Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey. Ready to stream the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. We're waiting for our net controller, which I believe tonight is VA4IMW William out of Dundas. And we're coming to you from Hamilton, Ontario. The net is held here on the ZOE repeater, VE3ZOE, with a frequency of 443.075, a +5 offset, and no tone required. All right, let's see if he makes it on time. Your clock's just rolled over. VE3IUK, VA3IMW.
Yeah, VA4IMW, VA3IUK.
Good evening, Bill, and welcome to 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm on a bus right now, so I'm not in any position to do the net.
Oh, you're making the repeater just fine?
Yeah, I'm downtown at Main and McNabb here.
All right. Okay. So you do have the option of doing the net from the bus, but I'll leave it up to you.
No, just if you could do it, go ahead.
All right, no worries. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey on behalf of the Lake Ontario Radio Club. This net meets, I guess, 5 times a week: Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday on this repeater, and Thursday on the simplex frequency of 446.125. The recently reintroduced Monday night net, we commonly refer to the Oopsie net, but still affiliated with the Lake Ontario Radio Club. Anyways, we'll take a quick standby for any time-sensitive mobile or priority traffic stations.
VA3IUK mobile. VA3LVI.
All right, we got a mobile and a time-sensitive. We'll take them in that order. VE3IUK, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm on the bus, and I'll be getting off here in a few minutes, so I just want to do a one-and-done check-in, and good evening to everybody online. I went out and did a couple of boat activations today at Woodward there, and also in Salt Lake, so we're just on our way home now. So thanks for picking up the net, Mac, and good evening to everybody on the frequency.
All right. Did you get your gear? Was it your radio you were using?
Roger.
Okay, very good. Okay. And satisfactory performance?
Yeah, I just wanted to check the bike gain again to make sure it's copacetic, but we're getting good signal reports, and we were on frequency, so everything seems to be good.
Great job. Very good. Trust you have a safe ride and walk home. All the best. Anything else?
No, that's it. Thanks for picking up, Mac, and I'll be listening along for a bit.
Okay, QSL. Let's bring in Larry, VE3, Lima Bravo, India. Had a brain fart there for a second.
Yeah, no problem, Mac. All right, yeah, just a quick in and out there. I got a couple things I'm cleaning up outside. Want to get that done before too much longer. And I got to clean up the barbecue again because we ended up putting pork chops on for this evening. So I'll get that all cleaned up and hope you have a good net. And I'll try to listen along if I get back from doing my little bit of a chores I have.
All right, Larry. Very good. Pork chops and hot dogs. That's a busy barbecue. I trust both turned out okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Didn't have to cook breakfast, so there was just coffee. So, all right, Mac. Thanks for doing it. The E3LPI clerk.
Very good. Yeah, I understand that scrambled eggs on the barbecue is a bit of a task. All right. So we've had 2 early check-ins. Anybody else who's time sensitive, mobile, or priority traffic? Nothing heard. Let's throw it out to anybody, anywhere. There's that guy, a VA3CJZ. I'm here. Yeah, I am streaming on YouTube, so feel free to look us up there. Just throw my call sign into the YouTube search box there. Click the button and scroll down until you see the bright red sticker that says live, and that's where we're at. All right. Anybody anywhere? Come on in and say hi.
VA3MCA. VA3WPG. VA3BT.
Okay, busy world there. All right, starting from the top, VA3NCA.
VA3IMW, VA3MCA. Good evening, Matt. Good evening, everybody on net. Had the P2A today, which was a lot of fun. I didn't hurt myself. I didn't hurt the bike, so I guess that's successful. It was muddy, but I understand it not to be as muddy as it has been in the past, so that was something. There were sections there where you were just plowing through a lot of mud, such to the point that when I was done, the ratchet straps on my shoes wouldn't unratchet. They were stuck on my shoes until I brushed out the muck. And a few times I had to ride with my toes unclipped because they wouldn't clip down. They were too caked with junk. Everything below the pedals was in muck. But anyways, other than that, it was a lot of fun. Good people in the area around me and in my little group. So it was we'll try it. Anyways, I'll let you grab the folks behind me and thanks for picking up the net. VA3NC back to net control.
All right, we should be fully reconnected with the live stream, hopefully. Let's bring in VA3 Whiskey Papa Golf.
Good evening, everybody. VA3WPG. I just need to speak to Wade for a second. Can I throw a quick call out to Wade there?
Sure, go ahead. No problem.
VA3NCA, VA3WPG.
Hey, Chris, go ahead.
Just a quick question there. I don't think this is the case, but after Salt Fleet, you didn't find a strange black and red cable in your car, did you?
A strange cable. I don't think so. I can take a look though. What type of cable?
Anderson to IC706. After Salt Fleet there, I remember packing up. I did a walk around. There was nothing on the ground. Then I got into your car. I don't recall opening my bag in your car, so I don't think it would be in there. I'm just trying to retrace my steps here. Then my bag sat in here for a while. Then I opened the bag and I pulled the IC706 out a little bit after the activation to check into the sideband net on Sunday. Then the other week I went further into my bag and dumped everything out so I could get the wire antenna to go activate with Bill there. I'm just doing my Sunday chores now, cleaning everything up and repacking all my POTA stuff, and I can't find the power cable to anything. I've searched this place high and low, and other than that, I don't recall opening my bag in your car, but other than that, I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to Salt Fleet and look, but no, I did a walk around there.
Yeah, I will definitely go take a look. I have not come across it though, and it seems like it's something I would probably have seen, but I'm usually the one driving, so I'm not usually in the back seat. So I'll go take a look. But I don't have a 706, so I would have looked out a place to me. I would have noticed it, I think. But let me go take a look, and I'll let you know on one of the future nets, or I'll email it to you. But I can't say that I've seen it. No, sorry.
It'll be the same same connector that Bill's radio has, and honestly, I don't think it'll be there because I do not recall opening my bag in your back seat for anything. So, but just doesn't hurt to ask because I did a walk around that salt fleet before we left, and I can't find that thing anywhere in here unless I accidentally threw it out. I don't know, but I don't think I would have done that either. So just checking. Other than that, all right, thanks. That's all I got for now. We'll send her back. Won't tie her up. VA3WPG, thanks.
All right, very good. I trust you find your wire harness one way or another, and if not, I'm sure there's lots of way to cobble it up out of spare parts, or probably sure there's some offshore sources for stuff like that. If you can't find it there, Chris, throw an email towards VA3DV and see if he's got some spare bits and pieces kicking around. He's a ham operator, so I think that means he's a pack rat.
$21 on Amazon next day. Just got it to some Andersons on it.
Yep, there you go. Okay, thanks again for checking in with us. Great signal coming up the hill. Certainly appreciate hearing from you. Anything else?
No, just gonna continue what I'm doing, chores and stuff, and I guess I'll be Sunday, so we'll dip into the sideband nets afterwards. VA3WPG.
Okay, very good. And rounding out the top hitters here, VA3BT. Go ahead, Albert.
Hey, good evening, Mac, and everybody on frequency here. Not a whole lot, just been busier on the place here, getting stuff cleaned up and done. Actually pulled down the beam there off the tower. Yeah, that thing's heavy, 40 pounds. But we got her down. Got her all apart. Tower's all ready for the new one. Just got to get around, get the new one put together and install that up there. But no rush. We'll take our time with that one. Other than that, not a whole lot. Got getting the camper all ready for the season, so I got to de-winterize it and load it all up with all the goodies.
All right. Busy guy. Busy. Speaking of busy, you pulled that antenna down. Did your debug methodology work out for it? Or did you see any residual effects of the ground or what is it, grass wasps or something?
Yeah, they're called grass wasps. It worked good. I put mesh on the end with electrical tape. Worked really good. But yeah, I don't know. The antenna's too heavy, and so I have a little issue with the SWR too. Whenever it rained, but once it dried up, it was pretty good, right? But I wanted something a little lighter, which the Mosley, the one I'm getting, the Mosley, can't remember if it's a 32 or 33 or something, but it's a 4-element. 3 of those elements does the 10, 15, and 20 there. And then the 1 element is designated for the WARC bands, which is 17 and 12, I think. Anyway, it's one of those two, or both. But yeah, it's a lot lighter too. It's half the weight of the one I had up there.
Oh, very good. It will be a little easier on the rotator. Okay. So obviously you're going to put the stolen antenna up for sale?
Oh, it's up there already. You go on the OnTars, it's there. I've got it up on Facebook and all that crap. So yeah, it's there. But it's a big antenna, man.
It's a big one, and that's the way we like them. Okay, Albert, certainly appreciate you checking in. 30 over as usual.
Roger. Yeah, I actually lifted this antenna a little higher, probably another foot and a half. It ain't gonna make any difference, but I just wanted to set it all up for the new beam I want to put up there after.
Very good. So all the climbing apparatus and all the rest of the stuff still working okay for you?
Oh yeah. Got my safety harness and everything. So what I'm thinking is putting the beam up a little higher on the mast pole. A lot of guys like to let it sit on top of the tower. I know why, but it's not a heavy antenna. There's not a whole lot of wind load on it. So I'm going to go up a good 2, maybe 3 feet. We'll see on the mast. We'll see how it sits.
All righty. So you'll be about 30, 32, 34 feet up.
Said and done, probably, about 34, 35.
Very good. It should be happy right there. Okay, Albert, certainly appreciate hearing from you, and trust you have good success with all the activities, getting ready for spring, getting the motorhome ready to go, and that's your domicile when you move to Barrie.
Yeah, so I'm going to be out of commission for a few weekends here. My mom just threw a curveball on us here. She wants a washroom built on the main floor of the house because she's got an old Victorian home, and it's getting harder for her to go up the stairs. So she's been asking about getting a main washroom. So we're going to have to put everything aside and get that out of the way because that's priority.
Oh, there's a good excuse. I mean, a good reason to delay that other thing. Very good. And always remember, love your mother while they're still here, because they don't last forever. Thanks much, Albert. With that, we can take a quick standby and see who else wants to check in for the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. VA4IMW, stand by. Okay, I heard GNP and Oscar. So we're going to take Garnet and then BMO. Good evening, Garnet.
Good evening, Mac and Roger on net. Busy day today.
I guess so. A lot of bicyclists just zooming past you and splattering you with mud and all kinds of other good stuff.
Yeah, there's 4,025 bikes.
Oh my goodness gracious, that's a lot of people with time on their hands. Well, it's certainly a good exercise for everybody that's out and about, but I'm sure they certainly appreciate the volunteers that are manning the course.
Well, yeah, we get a free T-shirt, so we don't volunteer for nothing.
A free T-shirt. I hope they brought donuts and coffee and other stuff for you as well.
No, just a T-shirt. That's all we get, just a T-shirt.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on Facebook Marketplace for any bike administrator T-shirts that are coming on the market. You should have your drawers full of those by now.
Yeah, we get one every year. So yeah, it's not too bad. It's a good outing anyways.
Okay, very good. Great signal coming up the hill there, Garnet, as usual. Anything else before we go?
No, thank you for being there, Mac. I heard they'll get doing it tonight, but thank you for being there. Everything's good. DE3, GMP clear.
Thanks very much, Garnet. Station ending Oscar.
That's me. Checking in on the handheld there, Mac.
HT with Pierre. Oh my goodness. I haven't heard you on the HT in a good long time. You're still out at the park?
No, sir. Me and Bill departed. And I don't know what I'd be giving you on reverse.
Well, you have to come back and let me push the button for a second.
Wow. Don't be so lazy up there. Push it.
Push it real good. I'm not sure where you're coming from, but that's an S9. A good solid S9, not flickering at all.
Yeah, because it's not my handheld. But yeah, just to check in there for you, Mac. Had a couple activations with Bill this afternoon, and I got a 5-part road myself this morning. And all good.
Yes, sirree. Devil's Punch Bowl, that's a 3 fur, and a couple other single parts. I guess it was Stony Creek Battlefield Park and one other. Good job. Busy. Back to work tomorrow?
Yes, sir. And the punch bowl support for everybody.
There you go. As long as you're parked in the right spot. Very good. All right. Have yourself a great work week, and trust you have lots of time for the other stuff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Got caught down on the Jeep today there when I was out with Bill. So that was pretty cool. And it's still a little cool out there. But other than that, get a listen along, Mac. Have a good event there. 7-3 VA4IMW.
Yeah, not summer weather yet, but yeah, we took the opportunity to open up the windows here at home, get some fresh air blowing through. It's nice to have fresh air instead of that stale winter air that's hanging around. So we'll have to make sure we get things cinched up before the coolish stuff happens overnight. Anyways, thanks again for your check-in, Pierre. Station ending Oscar. All right, Guy is online as well as a few other folks that we haven't heard from. Let me take a quick standby, see who else is lining up for an RF check-in.
VA4IMW.
There he be, VA3NFG. You're into your weekend and busy in the shack fixing things up and getting radios connected and all the rest of that stuff. Come on in, Steve.
Yeah, roger that, Max. Got a couple days off coming up tomorrow and Tuesday, so I have no plans tomorrow anyway, so I'll be working on that tomorrow. And Tuesday, I got a couple things to do with Mark, and that's about it. I'm just going to enjoy the rest of the evening here, take it easy. Oh, I do got to go out in a half hour, but I'm timing that for the sideband net coming up. So we'll be checking in about 40 minutes or so. Other than that, that's about it, Mac. Back to you, VA4IMW.
Yeah, very good, sir. Sideband net starts at 8 o'clock, which is exactly 35 minutes from now, maybe just a little bit less. Very good. And trust you have a wonderful weekend. Weekends are kind of person specific, depending on your work schedule. So since you've got Monday and Tuesday off, that's your Saturday and Sunday. So I'm not sure what church you're going to go to on Tuesday, but I'm sure the good Lord will look after you no less. Anyways, let's see who else is out there, and we'll take a quick standby for any further check-ins.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu. That's that Chuck character. I knew him before he was VA3CJZ. It's a different person altogether. Always good to hear in the radio there, Chuck. Come on in and say hello.
I have returned, like The Rock used to say there in wrestling. I wasn't really listening at 7 o'clock, and then at 7:01 I heard Bill come on there, and I just wasn't ready to really take over the net. I was frantically searching for a USB cable that I had put somewhere, but my eyes could not see them up until 5 minutes ago. That's also why I took a little bit of time before checking in there, and I found it. So now I'm not stressing out anymore. It was for one of my cameras. So we're always working on the CJZ studio, always trying to make it
nicer and easier to use and all that fun stuff. I also wired up my solar panel that I got from Al. Big honking heavy solar panel. It's got wire now, but I need a battery to get things going. But that'll come. Other than that, I was one of the lucky ones. I wonder if Albert did cut his grass, because I know you mentioned that little jungle in the backyard there. I was lucky enough to be able to watch my grass grow and not have to cut it. Probably next weekend I might give her a trim there. And still no dandelions coming up. Anyways, no radio for me today. I've been busy doing this and that. And so, but I did listen in. I did get one or two contacts. I'm lying. The conditions seem to be much better today than they have been. Back to you there, Mac.
Oh, yes, indeed. Band conditions, much improved today. I didn't look up, and maybe this is the reason why it seemed better. I didn't look up to see what the solar flux index was or any of that stuff. I got home from shopping and turned on the HF radio and started plugging away, and made some contacts with some new parks. So the states that I would normally hear were coming in quite well. And obviously Europe was also doing a fairly good job on 20 meters. So band's fairly well open. And other than that, looking forward to a warm weather season. We're starting to hear a lot more people that are out at the parks that we've heard in the warm weather seasons. So a lot more contacts certainly able to be made during the warmer seasons where people aren't hunkered down and hiding from the cold weather. Anyways, don't forget tomorrow night, the Oopsie Net with your host, VA3CJZ.
Yeah, absolutely there, Mac. Before I do that, I do remember this morning when I turned the radio on and looked at my AC log cluster was showing 12 meters was pretty busy. I guess what was it, the Florida QSO party? They all gathered on that band. I think they migrated. Sometimes it's funny, you see the contest going on and people will migrate from one band to the other almost all at once. It's pretty neat. And so Guy, if you're listening there, keep asking those questions, and that'll help you understand things you might not comprehend. Anytime you need to ask, there's always somebody here to answer your questions there regarding amateur radio. And so with that, yes, Mac, tomorrow is Monday, and I'll be hosting the Accidental Net. And that reminds me, I haven't heard from Arpad in a while. He did move location. He's just up the coast there from what he was. Anyways, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock right here on the ZOE repeater, I will be hosting the Accidental Net, and look forward to hearing from everyone. And of course, Mac, I'm sure you'll be streaming. And so, with the warmer weather, I find like we reached around 20 degrees today. But it only comes at the end, near the end of the day. So just before dinner time is the warmest part of the day at this time of year. And then, of course, as things warm up, it'll be warm all day. But for now, it's cooler in the mornings and it warms up in the afternoon. So keep that in mind when you're heading out. Chances are you might need wardrobe change. Thanks for doing this, Net Mac. Look forward to checking in with you at 8 p.m. on the Sideband Net. Back to you, sir.
Very good, Chuck. Thanks for your check-in tonight. Certainly appreciate it. Yeah, Bill's on the bus making his way home after his activation. Trust his trip is safe and eventless. And maybe a quick stop at the dollar store for some chocolate bars. All right. Thanks again, Chuck. Let's see if we can scrounge a couple more check-ins here for the net. This is VA4IMW standing by for the Lake Ontario Radio Club net.
Check me in, Matt. VA4IMW.
You are totally checked in there, Al. VA3NFL, VA3IMW. Sounding mighty fine tonight. What's on the feed bag tonight there? What's the good woman cooking for you?
Family was all over today. They bought Chinese, so I'm sure I'm getting reheated Chinese food, so that works for me. But I don't know. Other than that, I'm just sitting here enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the evening.
And working a little bit of digital. I can hear some stuff going on in the background there.
No, I was talking to Albert. Yeah, I heard him say about the antennas guy. Yeah, you gotta look up the specs, see what's what. Yeah, last one I got from him. I tell you, 15 meters kicks ass on this thing. You know, it's just what the hell is it? MQ26SR. Damn, I tell you, 15 meters. It just runs my logging bush right from the top to the bottom till I shut the damn thing off.
There you go. And of course, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I know. I learned that a long time ago, but anyway. Those are some stories. Everybody on that, enjoy the evening. VA4IMW.
Thanks again, Al. Great signal coming in from Grassy, and you've become the foothold of communications in your neighborhood, no doubt.
Oh yeah, I'm the spy that everybody loves. My kids call me a freaking spy. They've been doing that since they're young, but yeah, it's what it is. I used to pick them up on their damn cell phones. I wish I could remember how to do that.
Oh, that's good. Yep, radio waves are free. Everybody can listen to everything everywhere. Yeah, don't forget there's some other funky stuff going on 11150. That's a fun place to go down and listen for a good long time. You hear all the codes coming in from the Army and Navy. Okay, Al. Trust you have a good dinner tonight, and don't forget to save room for a second helping, because 20 minutes later you're going to be hungry again.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a given.
Absolutely. That's why I've never had a Chinese girlfriend. Hi. 7-3s. This is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. Stand by for any further check-ins. Okay, nothing heard. Let's see. Well, thank you everyone that's checked in with us tonight. Certainly appreciate the time you've taken out on this beautiful sunny day to say hello to us, and we'll look forward to hearing from everybody who's capable on sideband on UHF and VHF tonight at 8 o'clock. For those of you who don't have radios that can work on that mode, feel free to peek in over my shoulder. We'll be also streaming that net on YouTube. Just look at my call sign, VA3IMW, and at 8 o'clock it'll pop up live, and it will be the, I guess, UHF, VHF net, and click the red button for live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll be streaming the nets until summertime gets too busy, and we'll see what happens then. Anyways, certainly appreciate everybody's time tonight. The VA4IMW turning this frequency back to normal amateur use. 7-3s, one and all. That's how we say goodbye.
Very late, VA3DCS.